No, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Ugh. Hey, best tennis player, what's going on, man? 18 in the box. 18 in the box. You know, I was going through some of these other channels, you know, how it pops up. And I'm like, you got this girl on doing nothing. She's like 300 people watching her. Another channel, it's like 150 people watching them. And I look at my channel and I'm like, I'm actually talking and doing better things. You know, I'm better than these people, and they have 300 people watching them. Then again, they're doing verticals. They're doing vertical streams, so. And they probably do vertical streams, and they probably build up numbers that way. What's up, Chad? You know, they promote guys, if you have little ears that are down here, they promote people like that. You know what I mean? Misfits, you know? Where's Dave 25 at? Let me read the chat here. What's going on? My face is, I have blemishes. Getting blemishes on my face. Maybe it was from working out. I don't know. Hey, Gardner Earth guy, where you been, man? I've been just thinking about you. What's the update on Colton Wood? I don't like this. I do not like this. I want Colton Wood back, man. What's going on, man? What's going on, Gardner Earth guy? I got to give you a wrench when I get a chance on my other phone. Working hard and stashing cash and gold. I'm on vacation. Oh, shit. You want to know what the stash Gardner's guy stash? Stash copper too. Copper too. Copper's going to go through the roof. I stash copper now, man. I stash it. I put it in trash cans. I lock it in my garage. Instead of selling it, I stash it. It's copper and brass. My whole fucking garage. When you open it up, it just hits you in the eye. If I need the money, I'll fucking sell it. I want to liquidate and move to Florida, Garden Earth guy. I want to liquidate everything. I want to leave with nothing but a pound of 20s. I want to leave with nothing but a briefcase full of money in the trunk of my vehicle and move to Florida. That's what I want. I want to leave with nothing but a briefcase full of money. Cash and carry, Garden Earth guy. I don't believe in banks too much. And that's what I want to do, Garden Earth guy. I'm slowly want to sell everything I own, all my possessions and everything, and carry a briefcase of money over there. And lock it to my wrist. If anybody tries to steal it, they're going to have to cut my arm off to get it. Audie Grace. Maybe I'll move to Texas. Hey, Audie Grace, can I move down by you? I got lots of money. I was watching you the other day, your streams. I just haven't commented on them, but I've been watching. Workout video. Audie Grace is hospital. She was a hospital. It's cheaper to live in Texas. Probably right. Yeah. Texas isn't bad either. New Jersey sucks, Audie Grace. New Jersey sucks. New Jersey sucky, Audie Grace. New Jersey sucky. Too expensive, Audie Grace. It's too expensive around here. Everything's so expensive. My daughter started college to be a nurse. She's going to be a nurse. I had the qualifications to be a nurse, but I never thought I'd have the stomach for anything like that until I took care of my mom. And then all of that changed, and it's like it don't bother me anymore. You know what I mean? Once you get over the initial hump. And then I found out I was pretty good at it. Hooking the machines up and feeding tubes through the stomach and all that. I was doing all that from the home. They taught me how to do it, and I was pretty good at it. I turned out to be really good. They said, "Oh man, you learn quick." So day and night, I was there feeding tubes and hooking the food up and crushing the pills and putting the little injections in the stomach and all that. And it turned out that I was really good at doing it. But it wasn't like I wanted to do it. I had to do it. Putting the feeding bag up. There was a feeding bag, and then it gets injected through the stomach, and you had to put the little porthole in the stomach and all that. I did all that for 8 months. 8 months doing all that kind of shit. So really, you know, the little things you hook up on the things, feeding tubes and all that shit, IVs and all that. I did all that shit. You don't know Audie Grace because I wasn't on YouTube during that time. I was taking care of my mother. Lolly and I weren't around during that time for like 8 months or 9 months. Well, and then she went in the hospital, and then that's when I started doing YouTube a little bit again when she was in the hospital. And nobody ever says, "Oh, you did a good job." You know what I mean? Like, you took care of your mom for 8 or 9 months. You took care of your mom for 8 or 9 months, and you did such a good job and everything, and you know, you were there 24 hours. They don't say any of that kind of shit. They say, "You're a pedophile." That's what they tell me on YouTube. Camilla's a pedophile. You know, nobody ever says, "Oh yeah, he did all that work around the clock. He stayed there around the clock and took care of her when nobody else would, and all that. When his brothers and sisters wouldn't even come around, he stood over there and he jumped up and he took care of everybody else. He took care and did all this stuff." They don't tell you that, Audie Grace, right? They don't say that. They say, "Yeah, he's a pedophile. He's, you know." Who's this? Mojo Juvener. They don't say how I went over there and took care of Lolly for 15, 20 days, came back and went back over there. I did the same kind of shit, taking care of her with the IVs like I did with my mom because she only had help for a while before she went in the hospital. They don't say anything like that. They say, yeah, he wanted her money that I never even got. They wanted her money, you know. John didn't care about Lolly. He just wanted money or something, you know. They don't say about all the shit that I lived at the hospital while people were over there online calling me a pedophile. I'm over there on a deathbed with Lolly with her saying, "No, yeah, she's a piece of shit." Yeah, they go on panels calling me pedophiles while I'm over there taking care of her around the clock too. You don't hear about all this kind of stuff about my daughter and raising my daughter and made sure she got her into college and all that kind of stuff. You don't hear any of that kind of shit, right? Mojo, you don't hear any of that. Hazel, what's up, Hazel? Right, Hazel? You don't hear about all the shit I did. for almost between my mom and Lolly for 2 years. 2 years. Between them both, it was 2 years of almost being like nothing around the clock. Back to back. But you don't hear any of that, Mojo. You know what I mean? That's covered up. That's covered up. You hear, oh yeah, Camillo's a scumbag. That's what you hear. Camillo's a scumbag. He's a pedophile. He does this and that. You know, he did this and that. That's what you hear, right? Fuck yous. Fuck you people. When I say you people, I don't mean you. But you know, all these other ones, you know. Hazel, baby. Then I jump right into this relationship with this Michelle girl. I jump right into a relationship with her. Probably like to try to escape from my shit. I jump right into a relationship with her, and right away, you got Bergs and Mark Terry right there in the middle, creating more fucking problems. You know, making shit up and all this. You have her doing these fucking drugs around the clock and making my life more miserable than ever, and trying to stir more shit up on and off, talking to these characters and laughing and joking around, calling me a cock and calling me all this and doing everything when, you know, when I was nothing but nice to that person. I was nothing but nice to that person. And you go around and Camillo's a scumbag and Mark Terry and Bergs kept it up and kept it up and kept it up and kept it up day and night, calling this woman up and caused all that kind of shit that happened over there. They made it their life. They made it their life for months to call this woman up around the clock. Camillo's a scumbag. Camillo's no good. Camillo's cheating. Camillo's doing this. Bergs and Mark Terry around the fucking clock. They were dead and determined to cause a lot of fucking shit, which they did. So fuck her, and fuck them too, R&D. Fuck you, Bergs, and fuck you, Mark Terry. And Michelle, go fuck yourself too. They made up terrible stories and 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 fed this to the fucking a woman that's all fucking medicated up on fucking drugs and dope, and they kept it up, trying to get me in serious, jammed up in serious shit. Just coming out of all these other fucking problems, I've been having these people dying around me, and right away I'm bombarded with this right away over there. I had to fight through that too. Mark Terry and Bergs, your day will come. Believe me, your day will come. Your day will come. Your all days will come. Trust me. You can try to me now, but I'm not justice with you. It takes time. Justice isn't always swift. See, Bergs is trying to act like Mother Teresa around this Sarah Gallo, what a good guy he is, and everything else, and paint himself like he's a good fucking guy, when all this fucking guy did was run around for months and months and months and did all this fucking shit. And Mark Terry, too. Mark Terry, too, did all this fucking nasty shit. And you guys go over there and give them hearts and money and all that. Like, they're the best fucking thing, you know what I mean? I'm the true hero out of this. But yet they go around and they get all these donations. They get all these fucking people running to them and supporting him. And, oh, you are the greatest. Fucking weirdos, man. It's fucking weird. The false prophets. The false prophets. See, you don't know what these people did to me. Or maybe you do, but it never affected you. You don't know what these people did to me in my real life. Both of them affected me in my real life over and over and over again. Mark Terry and fucking Bergs. Over and over in my fucking real life, they affected my real life. Bergs, you're not going to get away with it. One way or another, I'm going to get even with you guys. Trust me. Don't think, Mark Terry, you and Bergs are going to get any pass out of anything. It might not be legal, but I'll get even with you guys. One way or another. If I have to steal your girlfriends or something, I'm going to get even with you. Bergs, you get no pass. You sit back over there and do so much fucking shit behind the scenes, see? See, you cover up what you do, Bergs, see? Mark Terry, we all know it. But Bergs, you're just as bad, but see, you hide. You know how to hide behind the scenes, Bergs. You know how to hide and talk to 15 or 20 people, call people scumbags behind the scenes. You call me a scumbag? You're calling me a scumbag. Do not think for one moment, Bergs. I'm telling you. One day we're going to cross paths, Bergs. That's all I'm saying. Holy shit. Hold on. Man, that was nice. That was nice. Very nice. Susie Q. Hazel, I got fire in my belly. I got fire in my belly lately. Susie Q. Anymore. The rat, I don't want around here ever again. But I want less around. But the rat, Rachella, you crossed the line, Ratchella. You crossed the line. You crossed the line, Ratchella, because you're a rat. You're a rat, just like Barbie Girl, a rat. You two are the biggest rats. At least Les isn't a rat. But you, Barbie Girl, and you, Rachella, you are a rat. You two are fucking rats. You ratted me out to fucking Mark Terry. That makes you a rat, Rachella. That makes you a rat. You did it sneakily. Oh, John. John's doing a live stream on you, Mark. John, quick, get off. He's doing it on his backup stream. Mark. In record time, man. You're a fucking stalker. You had to be. You had to be stalking me. What, are you stalking me or something behind the scenes, you fucking rat? I ain't gonna forget about you either, Rachel. You're a fucking rat. Act like you're my friend and then become a rat. You're a fucking rat. Trying to act like you're my friend. Run into Mark Terry? He's a nobody. He's a useless nobody. You want to build clout with Mark Terry? Mark Terry fears me. He's afraid to have the panel up with me. He's afraid to have me around. He's afraid of what I say. He runs. He can never he never can confront me. For some reason, he's very, very intimidated. Not afraid. He's intimidated by me on panels. Whenever I come up to tell him off, he boots me. He rage quits on me all the time. I tell him off privately and he rage quits. with the fat one, a day 25, you know. He says he never tried to talk to me or never talked to me. Only when Dave 25 was there. It's nonsense. I already proved it. I got all the missed calls and shit. He'd been calling me 3 or 4 times before. Look, Camillo, I have nothing against you, Camillo. Camillo, I have nothing. You know how he says it. Mark Terry's a YouTube nobody. He's down to 50 people. 50, 60 people. From a guy that used to have 250 people, he's down to 50, 60, 70 people. See, I get fucked with, so I just fuck with the people back that fuck with me. But Mark Terry, he just attacks people for no reason. You just fuck with people for no reason, Mark Terry. That's a difference. With me, I'm only defending myself on YouTube. That's all I'm doing. With Rachella, you know what I mean? I'm defending myself about what happened, you know? But you just attack people for no reason, Mark. That's a difference. And there is a difference. I have people fucking attacking me. I have people trying to throw me in jail. I have fucking people wanting me dead. I got all kind of shit going on. You know what I mean? This YouTube's a dangerous job. It's a dangerous job, this YouTube shit. I don't know you. I don't know these fucking people. Mark Terry never used to be this bad. When I met him, he wasn't like this. When I met Mark Terry, he wasn't like this. Mark Terry has changed. Noodles has changed. They changed. I mean, Noodles is all right, but I mean, I could just, they changed. Mark Terry changed since a few years ago. He's not the same person. Mark Terry, you're learning a valuable lesson, aren't you? You're meeting the same people going down as you did going up, huh, Mark Terry? You meet the same people headed down as you do going up. Remember that, Mark Terry. You meet the same ones going down as you do going up, Mark Terry. When you go down, you meet the same people coming back down. You piss a lot of people off, dude. A lot of fucking people. A lot of people, man. When you were fucking with me, all these people that hate you now, they were all supporting you. Yeah, go after him. Go after him. Yeah. I said, you don't know the real Mark Terry. You don't know this guy. You know what I mean? I'm like, Nobody cared or listened to what I had to say about what he was doing to me. Nobody cared. See, nobody cares when it happens to me. But when it happens to you, all of a sudden it's something different, right? When he does something to you, then you care, right? But when it happens to me, no big deal. Oh, haha, it's fun and games. Now you're getting a taste of what it's like. Now some of you are getting a taste of what it's like to have to deal with this fucking son of a bitch. This Mark Terry motherfucker. He's a motherfucker that goes real life. They say Mark Terry never went real life. That's bullshit. He always been doing shit behind the scenes. He swatted me twice this month. Why? Because you don't like something on YouTube, so you try to swat me or something? Because you don't like what I say, you swat me? Then he did one live. He did it live. He called up and said, I'm a pedophile. You fucking weirdo. You fucking weirdo, you. He doxed me out everywhere. He put my phone numbers all around. He continues to put my fucking ad. Not that it matters. Nobody fucking cares. Who cares? Nobody cares. You know, nobody's bothering me. But he's doing it on the hope that somebody will come and do damage to me. That's why Mark is doxing me out. He's not doing it so like anybody will know. Oh, this is John Camillo. He's doing it to dox me out, hoping somebody will come and do harm to me or something. That's what he wants to do. I'm going to be 5 minutes, folks. I'll be right there. right, what's going on? Shout at the devil, Nikki. Nikki 6, dear D, whatever. We need better topics. Sarah. Hello, Sarah. Welcome. Where is Dave 25 at? Is he live? No answer.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, what's going on? Come on up. Say a few words. Come on. Put the knife and fork down. Breakfast is over and lunch. It's too early for lunch. Get up here. Usually, every time I talk to Dave, he's eating. There's no answer this time, but Sorry, battery went dead. The great Nikki Sixx and the great Sarah is now. Audie Grace, you're going to the gym. That is good, Audie Grace. Very good. Got to get some charge on this phone. Mojo, what's going on? How are you? $10:30 already. 10:30. And tonight, you know what I'm going to do, Mojo? Well, you know what movie I watched last night? Or the night before, maybe. I always try to get a movie in, Mojo. You know what I mean? Like, I just chill out and like to watch like a movie or something, you know? I watched one, an oldie but a goodie that I watched before, you know. But I watched it again because I just felt like watching it. The Omen. The Omen. With Gregory Peck in it. That one. The first Omen. I watched that the other night. And last night I watched some movie and it was okay, but the ending, I mean, I wouldn't suggest it. I mean, it was about this. I'll tell you what it was about, Mojo. I forget the name of it. It was kind of stupid, really. About a girl, a lady, you know, who was already kind of ugly, and then she got in an accident, and she went to like one of them underground clinics for reconstruction or something. And it made her like really beautiful. But then a side effect was she had a hunger for blood, like, you know, she was going around like killing people or something, and it was contagious. And then whoever she bit became like her, and so basically it started out kind of like pretty good, and it just got kind of like I could go through and see whether I like a movie or not really quick just by glancing at it. Some movies I like to watch over again now and then, and there's some I just don't even want to watch them, you know, like, I mean, I watch them once and that's it. It's like, Sarah. Yeah, it's been a while for Mr. Will. So Dave 25, he calls me, or maybe I called him. I don't know. Last night, suddenly he says, "Hold on, Bergs wants to be added on there." So he adds Bergs on there, and Bergs is going like crazy. He's going crazy last night, like. Started off with, what do you think of this person and that person? And I said, well, I said, how about you? What do we think of you? Then he's going on about his tire. I said, you asked all these losers? I could have told you how to fix it in 10 minutes, dude. All you got to do is get a tire repair kit. It's like $7 or $8 at Walmart, and then you just you go on. It gives you like how to do it, or you just go online and read how to do it. It's easy. He said, "Oh, it has a screw in it." I said, "You got to pull the screw out." And he's like, "Well, how do you do that?" Really, Bergs? You get a pair of pliers and you pull it out. That's how you do it. You pull the screw out with a pair of pliers, needle nose pliers or something. You pull it out. The kit has a little brush you stick in there after you pull it out, and you just rub the little bristle brush in there. Then you get the other little tool and put the rubber licorice looking thing around it. You put the glue on it, and then you push the glue and that little tool into where the hole is, and you pull it out, and it seals it up. It just, the little rubber thing comes and seals it up. It's like, I did it on my tire. It took 10 minutes. Every time I get a nail in it, that's what I do. He didn't want to hear anything. Oh, I put Fix-A-Flat in it, and it's still leaking, he told me. I told you not to do that with Fix-A-Flat, you fucking moron. You didn't even have to take the tire off to do it this way. All you have to do is maneuver where you can see the nail at, and you just reach in there and do it. And then I said, well, I have AAA. If you want to use my card, they'll come and do it for you. Oh, no. It's all... fuck. Like, what an idiot, man. He don't want to take advice, but he wants advice. And when you try to tell him how to do something, I would have walked him through it on the phone. It's a tire, Bergs. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I mean, he says, "Oh, I'll go buy one tire." I said, "Your tires are kind of bald anyway. You should buy just 2 tires for the back, But you could have fixed this whole problem for $7, and it would took you 30 minutes, Bergs. You wasted more than that on that Fix-A-Flat. That didn't do nothing. It didn't do shit. You have no survival skills, Bergs. No survival skills. Look, I plugged my tire on. I've been driving around for 2 months with the plug in there. Hasn't leaked one bit. Now, if it's on a sidewall, then you need a new tire. But if it's anywhere else, you can just plug it up with the plug. Actually, I should have demonstrated it when it went bad like that. You know what I mean? I should have did it a video on it, but I did it late at night because I wanted to drive it first thing in the morning. You know, I can't go without a flat. And then I just put air in it. I have an air pump. You just plug it in to an outlet and you plug it up and you put the air in it. And I put some air in it and I went to a regular place, you know, a gas station, and I filled it up with the proper air. Unless I'm broke down in the middle of the street, I'm not paying to get a flat fixed. I just do it myself. In fact, I should carry the kit around with me because you can carry it around and do it anywhere. I mean, unless, you know, it's only a little kit, $7 or $8. It could fix your. I didn't know this before, you know what I mean? When I was younger, I wish I knew this. But back in the day, they'd fix a flat for like $5 or $10. Now, if you go in here to fix a flat, they want to take your tire off. They make up some kind of bullshit. We got to patch it from the inside, and they want $40 to fix a flat tire nowadays, around here at least. Fuck you. But Bergs didn't listen to me. He calls a 20-year-old. He calls a 20-year-old weirdo named Frost Mafia. They ask him how to fix a tire. A 20-year-old that don't even know. That goes around fucking all these whores. Probably has some kind of fucking disease. This Frost Mafia that pays fucking strippers and whores and goes around and fucks them. He calls him up. They ask him what to do. Now his tire still leaks. Now a bicycle, if you have a leak in your bicycle, fix a flat, fixes that fucker right away, man. Like a bicycle, if you have a tube in it and it goes flat, you put some of that Fix-A-Flat in it, it'll seal it for life, man. Put that in it in air. Plus, Bergs, you probably have a lot of money saved up. You can just go and just buy 2 fucking tires, not one. Buy 2 for your back, man. You put one brand new one on one worn one, it's not going to ride right, dude. You cheap motherfucker. I know you got money, Bergs. all that money you got off of Norm F. Bergs is sitting on a lot of money. He's not telling you everything. And Dave 25, why would you give $20 to Bergs? I thought you needed money. These people are sick in the head, man. They're sick in the head. Dave 25 begs for money, but he gave $20 to Bergs. And he gave $30 to the Flound. But yet Dave says he needs money. I don't understand the mentality of this. Dave 25, you got to take care of yourself before you give away your money. I mean, where's that chubby little prick? I don't know man, what he's up to. He's waiting for Bergs to wake up, I guess. I wish you would go live, you know what I mean? I wish this little prick would go live, you know what I mean? Because I'd rather go over there and listen. are indeed. Where's Brooklyn Babe at today? No Brooklyn Babe. No Brooklyn Babe? And Harley. What the hell's going on with Harley? Where's Jennifer Marie at? Again, she's not here. Jennifer. JD, what's going on? How about that simp Wingstar? Where's she at? Stalking Noodles? We're going to end this for a little while. And we'll go live later on where I can, in initiate contact with the people and talk and answer and read the chat more. It's kind of hard to read a chat and drive. Still have 17 people in here. I'll keep it going for a while. It's been cool out. When it gets hot, real hot like that, it gives me headaches, I think. My neck already feels fucked up though.